Tango, yes.
Do you know where it comes from?
Argentina.
Very good. What do you know Argentina for?
Beef. Huge export of beef to England. A lot of English families there, the Vesties, were very big in Argentina and bought it here.
Well, Argentina's meat is really famous all over the world, basically.
Steaks. Diego Maradona, Claudio Caniggia, a lot of good footballers, yeah. And steaks. And Argentinian steaks.
Hi, my name is Nevenka Lucic, a proud Argentinian who's made a home in London for the last 10 years. As you have seen in the clips, my country is very well known mainly for three things: football, steak and tango. All three elements are very ingrained in our cultural identity, and all three were brought in by the people who came to populate our land. And among those immigrants, the British had a very impactful role. Now, coming from this melting pot of a country that is Argentina, I've always been marveled at the bittersweet experience of displacement. Because whether it happens by force or by your own choice, it always starts with a very tough decision to stay or to leave. And then it's followed by a period of uprooting, which eventually and hopefully becomes a rewarding enrichment thanks to the integration of cultures and to the reformulation of our identity. And this is precisely the topic of my first feature documentary, where I am observing how rigid or fluid our cultural identity can be. The film is called Tango for Ulysses, like the epic hero. And I chose that title because I think that starting a new life in another country very often becomes or feels like an odyssey. You'll also find that this is a very relevant documentary of past but also present history, because in the times we live, there are people from all walks of life moving around the world trying to find a better life. And that certainly is the unfortunate refugees, but also young professionals, artists, high-level executives, and the happy retirees that migrate to sunny countries. And you, your family, or your ancestors may fall into one of these groups. We believe there is an important message of human connection that this documentary can help us reflect upon. And that's why we are very committed to bringing it out there. And proof of our commitment is that we have self-funded nearly 70% of the material, which is huge if you consider we did it with very little resources and a lot of creative willpower. We only have a few more sequences to be filmed in different locations of the UK, and at this point we need a hand from you all to raise the funds and bring this project to completion. The truth is that only with your support we will be able to afford the cost of mobility and equipment, higher professional standards of editing and post-production, archival material, copyrights, and more importantly, pay fair wages to all the members of our crew. All the information on how the crowdfunding campaign works is on the link below, so you can have a look and read it carefully. And when you donate, your name will appear in the rolling credits of the film in recognition to your support as a vital part of this film production. And you know, you can make a donation for as much or as little as you want. What really matters is that it comes from your heart. And needless to say, forward this appeal far and wide, share with us your experience and send us messages of encouragement if you want through our Instagram page or in this platform. Above all, remember that only together, all together, we can make this documentary happen. Thank you very much.